Here's the flag, and they're racing away from that 1800-meter mark. Beginning well towards the inside was Policy of Truth. Moving forward is a Burning Man in search of a good early spot, together with Tin Cup, who's right there. Further back in the running, Blazing Light is going to slot in at the rail. Then comes Field Marshal. Further back in the running, we find Bella's Pablo. Then comes Duke of Africa. Towards the back of the field is Power Star, and the trailer is Final Destiny. So it's number 1, Policy of Truth, who is in front. In second is number 3, Burning Man. Further back in the running, we find Blazing Light. Then comes number 5, Tin Cup. Field Marshal. Then comes Bella's Pablo. Duke of Africa towards the back of the field, together with Power Star, and Final Destiny is the trailer. So it's in front, number 1. That is Policy of Truth for trainer Trini Prinsloo and Atandiwe Magudla. Racing away in second is Burning Man. They got approximately just over 600 meters left to go. Blazing Light. Then comes Field Marshal. Tin Cup. Number 12, Power Star. Then comes Bella's Pablo as they spin into the straight now with just over 450 left to go. Policy of Truth continues to roll. Burning Man starting to run on down the center. Blazing Light. Field Marshal looks to be traveling well under Gavin Larena, but it's still Policy of Truth who's still in front. Field Marshal starting to run on strongly down the center of the track. Power Star's also finding a finish, but here comes the favorite, number 2, Field Marshal, who's quickening up really well into the closing stages, and Field Marshal's finishing brilliantly now. Number 2, Field Marshal, is going to win this. Second position, possibly number 1, that is Policy of Truth from a flying Duke of Africa. Then came number 12, Power Star. Number 2, Field Marshal. Gavin Larena for trainer Frank Robinson quickened up brilliantly into the closing stages, and just looking at the tote board, this was returning 280 for the win and 130 for the place. Still showing joint favorites there on the tote, numbers 2 and 3, as we have a good look at that slow motion replay. Here's number 2, Field Marshal for Gavin Larena and Frank Robinson. They win this by a good few lengths. As they roll it across to that second position, that goes to number 1, Policy of Truth, so a nice exacta there. Third was number 9, Duke of Africa. Then came number 12, Power Star under Rachel Vinegar. 2-1-9-12 is that provisional result, and number 1's returning a healthy 6.70 for the place that finishes in second position. So well done to all the winning connections there of number 2, Field Marshal. Well done to trainer Frank Robinson, the rider Gavin Larena, as well as the owner, Mr. Sid Mudley. As we look at that head-on replay, you can see down the center of the track, Field Marshal starts to run on very strongly, and when they turned for home, this individual was always traveling well, and he quickens up into the closing stages to get up and win race number 4. We're going to hand you downstairs to the team to take us through those post-race interviews.